Okay, we're back. Let's continue. Oops. Okay, let's see how far can we push this. Okay, we're getting to this area here, and I want to finish all these other rooms. Okay, let's try to push this. We have these square rooms, 4 of them, and I think I'm going to reuse what I had here in the red rooms. This is kind of cool. A little bit dark. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use this thing here and push it to the other square rooms. That way I will fill in that space. Then we can modify it a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. Also, it will be nice to get the little lights. Okay. Okay, this one will go like this. I'll try to match this door, and then the other one I'll just move it a little bit. Okay, somewhere around there. Okay, let's snap to... Oh, it's already to 5. Okay, good. This is just one way in. Okay. And then we have 2 more rooms. Oh nice, I have this as reference. To know how much I need to move it. Okay, and this one. Cool. Nice. Okay. Now that we have that, I can just keep on pushing the rest. Until things match a little better. Something like this. That's kind of nice. I want to block that thing there, so I will use this box. Okay, let's get that here. Yeah, way easier when you have all the props already just placed. Good thing these walls are super thick, so okay, nice. That might go out like this. Not so nice. This one goes here. Nice, we got one room there. That was pretty quick. Okay, what do we have here? We have a... Okay, this thing here. I'm gonna flip, rotate this a little bit. Try to match it somewhere here. Oh, no red light here, huh? Oh, I think I left it there. Okay. Nice, nice. These songs are pretty cool. I'm gonna save that one. All right. Nice, something like this. Cool. Oh, the decals. Probably need to adjust that color because it does not match so nicely. Okay, nice. Something like this. Nice, we got another room. Should I make this a little bit wider so it's not like super hardcore red? Okay, we got this cable coming here and I'm just gonna squish it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just probably keep it red. We are missing a little light. Okay, double check if I don't have any missing light. No, I think we cooled there. Nice. Okay, we got another room. Awesome, that was quick. This one needs a lot more detail. I got some cool props here that I want to use there. But let's finish these square rooms. Okay. right there. Okay. Nice. And wait, where's the exit? Oh, this is just one. Okay, just one entrance. I'm just gonna fix this one quick. Okay, so we got this room. Let's get that one. Yeah, these red lights, I'm trying to use them only for rooms that actually are part of the main path, so I should not use it here. With red color, maybe I can change the color of it. Oh, okay, I think we have a yellow one, which looks kind of strange. That's a little better. Might be too strong. Let's make it a little bit softer. That looks a little nicer. Cool. So that way we know that that is not the main path. Has a different color. So this room is kind of like just to gather resources, get some ammo and stuff. Okay, nice, almost there. Okay, this one. Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Wow, we got some good bits today. Nice. All right, let's see. Awesome. That looks crazy. Oh no, we are not gonna make a red room. No, 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 no. This is supposed to be a... let's get the yellow color that I've been using. Trying to use different colors to separate the rooms, so it's probably not gonna be super obvious to the player, but wanna keep the red lights like the main path, as the main path. Kinda cool. They're not aligned, so let's get this location and paste it. Nice. Also here. Boop, boop. That feels better. Nice. Definitely we can add cables and more cool stuff, but that's good for now. What we got here? Boop. Zoop. Nice. Yeah, we can probably find another. Cannot see. Nice. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we got another room. So this is a one-way, like one-door room, so you need to actually go back. Let's keep it yellow. This one red. Here we have a white light. Probably I'm gonna make it yellowish like this one, and then we have this other one. This one was supposed to be connected to this one, but I actually made it so you need to go this way. So I think I'm gonna just get rid of that. We got this bunch of tubes coming out. We might probably take advantage of that with some other props. Alright, let's go with this one. All the walls are the same thickness, so I should be able to match them up here. Nice. Okay. Let's check this out. Let's push this one somewhere here. Nice, nice. You're getting some cool music. Let me like these ones. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, nice. Let's get this one. Initially, I was thinking of creating just modular rooms and like pasting them. But kind of like it's kind of nicer to have prefabs, like kind of like wall decoration prefabs, so I can just fill in like set dress a lot of the walls. Unfortunately, the environment is not super. It is like following a grid of a 100, but it's not all the rooms are exactly the same, which kind of like also looks nice. Alright, great. This one, I'm just gonna push it. Yeah, this decal, I mean this mesh doesn't really work that well. Some kind of electricity box right there to connect to the cables. Sweet. Can't wait to actually get to the research lab. Super excited about that part. Awesome. I think we're getting rain today. Hopefully not too much. Okay, let's get these decals. So yesterday I made a build and it runs absolutely amazing. Like, I don't know what it is in editor that it just performance is terrible and you feel like I mean everything's wrong, but when you build it, when you make a build, like, wow, just really runs properly, and that got me very happy yesterday because I thought like, oh my god, like this is not gonna run nicely, but it runs super awesome. But you get other issues. For example, the AI was not actually patrolling for some reason. And I had some issues with the character skin as well, which I think is very easy to solve. But performance-wise, oof, amazing. I tried to make all the skeletal meshes nanite, and it did not want it to compile to to build, then I made them back to normal. I put them back to normal and it worked very nicely. Okay, we got this other room. Nice. Nice. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms, and let's say this one as well. I think this is gonna be the research lab, and I'm thinking, instead of having it up, I wanna make it go down. Maybe we can have some kind of cool elevator here that goes down. Yeah, because this goes very deep. Like we have 3 floors, I guess. So this is like the basement kind of thing, but I'm not sure I'm gonna use this. I think I'm gonna just use this area. So the idea here is to actually make the environment open up. We have been going through really like narrow areas, and I want to like open it up. All right, let's get this one. For this one, we are gonna use catwalks. Okay, let's get the first level. We have these ramps that I'm not sure if I think I'm gonna make them a ramp, not stairs. Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, let's get some catwalks. And I'm not gonna worry about these handrails for now. That takes a little bit of time, to be honest. Let's get a module of 2. Or should we just make it with 1 module? Yeah, yeah, let's just make it with 1 module for now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna snap it here. Okay, and let's just go with it. Snaps to 50. Okay, here we want to push it a little bit so it actually matches with the wall. Awesome. And here I want to try to replicate this ramp. Actually, what's the rotation? Is it minus 25? Okay. Sweet. The issue with this is that it makes this thing, this gap right there that doesn't look very nice. I should probably just use stairs, to be honest. Then we get this sea fighting thing there. Well, let's try it out. Well, doesn't look that bad. That's nice. This is like an open mesh, so light goes through. That's very good. Oh, right, okay, we are a little bit off here. So let's see. Okay, we need to cut. That's kind of nice, where we actually need to cut. So, don't want to squish it, to be honest. So, we're gonna do a Boolean operation. Yeah. Quick Boolean to just cut out the extra. I think I might be able to just cut right there. Hey, how's it going? I haven't done cloth simulation, to be honest, but probably there's a way to transfer it. Yeah, cloth simulation is super cool stuff. Then 1, 2 Boolean, and then we have okay. Gotta make sure that we actually cover the whole mesh. Very important. Awesome. Boolean, boop. Nice. Now we just need to figure out the pivot point from this thing, which is gonna be the same as this one. So I'm gonna push it right there. and I'm gonna go edit pivot, and then I'm gonna copy this pivot, right there, and then we can go back and we have another piece. Then I'm gonna just this one we can probably stretch a little bit. It's not gonna be super noticeable. Well, you can definitely tell they're not squares, but nice. We got that there. Now we can continue with the other area. I appreciate it. Yeah, well, it's been it's been a while, to be honest. Every time goes a little faster, to be honest, since I'm building kind of like prefabs. Every time goes a little faster. The beginning is the most slow part, because you're actually just figuring out what props you want to use, how things are going to come together and stuff, especially like just the layout of things, and then like it picks up a lot of speed. Okay, we want the pivot point to be right here, or even better, right here. No, right here. Okay, we want to go 25 up. Okay, 25 up. There you go. Back to world orientation, and we want to push. This a little bit here. Okay, we got some super heavy rain. Yes and no. I mean, definitely. The good thing about taking care of these details now is that if I'm gonna copy this and move it to another area, I do wanna make sure that we get it pretty nice, so I can thankfully rain here doesn't last long. I want to make sure that it's kind of like as nice as possible, so I can move it to another area. Okay. Because if you do something like not so nice and then you want to copy it, then you end up like multiplying the the problem, right? You can also create a level instance and just modify the level instance and it will update in other areas. That's kind of cool as well. But I'm trying to stay away from level instances for now. I had some issues with level instances and world partition. Things got a little strange. I think I solved it in the main, in the other version of the project. But as long as it loads fast enough, I think I'm not gonna use level instances for now. Okay, that's cool. And then can probably push this whole room a little bit to that side, or let's just get more of this. Oh, we have another one. Yeah, I totally forgot. Oh, this one is just straight, okay. That's nice. Yeah, this room is off. What happens if I come here and push this a little bit to the right? Looks kind of weird, but at least it gives me this. pivot point to continue snapping. Okay, that's good. Something like that. Nice. Okay, Control H. Let's get rid of that. Awesome. And get the supports and stuff to make it look super industrial. That's cool. Let's copy this. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, also the enemies regenerate health too fast. That's easy to adjust. Nice. Let's get the same boxes we've been using. Right here. this thing right here. Yeah, it's gonna be cool getting under these things. Because now they don't really make sense. Quick little debris right there. Nice. Like that song. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that one was pretty fast. Okay, this one does have a connection here. Oh, let me think. So you go here, then here, then here and here. That connection doesn't really make sense. Unless you go up here, so you decide if you wanna like go into this room down here or up here. Plain tiles in Unreal Engine. Not sure what you mean. Okay, let's add some little detail to this room. Super big pipe. Let's get something in the wall. I like these ones. That's a little huge, to be honest. And this works well attached to the ceiling. I'm not snapping. Well, now kinda need to match it up. Like this. I think that's high enough. Let's do 500. 1000, yeah. Something in between. Cool. Might be a little bit too big, to be honest. Okay, cables. We can probably get this pipe. Something like here, let's see. Hey, how's it going? Pushing this environment. Let's get some cables. These ones are very nice. Can probably push them around. Gonna have some intersection in there, but okay, nice. I like this thing. Let's use that again. Align it to this. Here, I think a good prop for that will be this one. That'll be very nice. Maybe we can even get both, two of them. Kinda cool. This, unfortunately, oops, these tubes go into this other room very strangely. Probably can cut them out. Okay, that's good amount of detail there. Can probably get some cool cables here. Yeah, actually, before that, I want to add this detail. This one. Oh, come on. Gets kind of the content browser got a little strange in 5.6. The undocked content browser. Okay, let's push this one here. I'm gonna copy this point location and paste it. 50, go 50 down. 5. There you go. And let's try to push those around. That's gonna add a lot of detail and also support, kind of gonna make things look more believable. Nice. And behind that we can probably add some cables, some stuff. The thing is that these catwalks are a little bit off the grid, so let's see if it actually makes sense to have them. Yeah, that's nice. Here things get a little bit messy, but I think we can. Couple more. Oops. What happened to this texture here? Huh. Oof, I missed 5 points on everyone. On each of them. Cool. Now that kinda, yep, that adds a lot of detail. These ones, we could probably add them as well, but those guys are crazy. Yeah, just like this, it looks way nicer. It will also add a lot of detail to have the handrails, but don't want to do that now. That takes a little bit of time. Really like this one. Here I think we could probably add where is it? The kind of like electrical box. These ones. Definitely taking their big, medium, small logo off. That's kind of dumb, to be honest. Damn, what's going on here? Okay, I think the playlist ended. Okay, let's get this one. Yeah, why will you put your publisher logo on the props that you are selling? Like, come on, dude. Like, I mean, that's not the one, but like this one, big, medium, small. I don't know, kind of ridiculous. Just want to make sure that it's not baked into the color. It is baked into the color. Okay, well, it's okay. With a quick Photoshop, we can just get rid of that. Okay, nice. I really like this prop right here. Super nice. Okay, we got this. Yeah, some cool cables will definitely make it. It's 1:20. I think kinda wanna go get some food soon. Hey, how's it going? I will just use the patch tool in Photoshop, or even the generative fill. That way you can just select that little part and get rid of that the logos. Awesome, that's very nice. Yeah, I'm going a little bit faster because I do wanna finish this 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Definitely, that's definitely something that I can do. Really want to finish those so we can get into the research lab here. Yeah, I think having an elevator that goes down will be very cool. I also have water. I mean, the ability to swim, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm super happy because now it feels very laggy and stuff, but I made a build yesterday and it's running very nicely. But on editor it just doesn't run very well. Okay, now it loaded a little better. I think he got out of the nav mesh. I think this one... I need to add proper collisions to all the meshes so we can actually get some bullets bouncing. Standalone game mode. Oh, nice. Yeah, I definitely need to try that one. It does take a little longer. Yeah, this is a little mech that I'm trying to implement, but it's very rough right now. Trying to make the upper part follow me. Jesus. Okay. Let me get that grenade. It has like a rocket launcher. Bro, do you have any idea about using what with POM and texture bombing? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm like terrible with acronyms, so this is Gasp based. This is I'm using the RPG engine that comes with this movement, also mantling and a bunch of very cool stuff. It's very complex. I haven't got much into it. We are using the UEFN mannequin, which gets retargeted to whatever other humanoid you want. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Haven't used that. Yeah, these guys are very hard to kill. I'm debating on having a health bar or not. Also, definitely that little thing on top. Not a big fan of the little knife in there. I don't want to show all the enemy location to the player. Kind of like defeats the purpose of having enemies hidden. I think this door opens to the wrong side. Oh, it's the next one. Okay. yeah, let's change that up. Awesome. This template comes with close range enemies and long range weapons. So I do have enemies with guns, and some of them can be unarmed also, like a zombie kind of thing. So I'm gonna have aliens that basically just follow you and hit you. Kind of want to make them charge at you and jump at you, so even though if you are like on higher ground, they can reach you. That'll be very cool. Maybe like they can spit like some kind of like acid or something. That'll be nice. Let's just go into stealth mode. It's funny. I can also pick their weapon and stuff, but I'm not sure if the shield. I think I made the shield too strong, so the melee weapon doesn't really do much. So here I do have range enemies. Wow. Yeah, we're getting some terrible frame rate. Some of them explode. Oof, damn, yeah. Yeah, I think well, I know that the build it's running super nicely, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Another thing that will be super awesome is for enemies to be able to parkour and go up obstacles. I'm pretty sure that's possible, because they have we share like the same kind of like components, the player and the AI. So there's one animation tag that is blocked, that is the parkour one, but yeah, that'll be nice too. Kind of want to learn how to set that up so they can actually go up. I was getting some god rays yesterday, but it was because the light was in a different angle. I might just add like fake god rays. I need to think about it, because it will be nice to have like actually, you know, since we're using the ultra dynamic sky, just to have the time of day go around. So yeah, I can pick up their shield and stuff. That's another bug. This guy is stunned and shooting at the same time. They shoot too fast. Like, I would like them to take at least a couple of seconds, maybe 2 seconds, to kind of like aim the weapon and then shoot, because it feels very, very unnatural just for them to shoot so fast. Oh, she puts the shield up when she gets close to the wall. Yeah, we have this kind of like wall detection thing, which gets activated with the enemies. So for the gun, it doesn't really make sense. That's funny. I've never done this combo with the shield. Wow, okay. And then you spawn on top of things. That's another issue, big issue. You can get stuck very easily. Also, the spawning, I'm not sure if I want to spawn exactly where the body is. I think it would be nice to actually spawn somewhere back, because kind of strange to spawn on top of the body. And I also, yeah, you can shoot through most of these assets. I need to add the proper collisions so bullets can actually bounce, and you can get decals on it. Oh yeah, so we got this other area. That's another weird thing with the stairs. I'm getting this kind of like very strange jump in there. Not sure what that is. Might have to do with the capsule of the character, because the collisions are complex as simple, so they're like really follow the shape. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, this area, haven't worked much on it. Definitely the lighting, it's too much. What? He already forgot about me. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done with the AI. It's very strange how it reacts. The body can stay a little bit longer. It disappears too fast. And yeah, here we don't have much. The light is gonna be very dim because I made all the lights very dark because I was playing with the exposure settings and everything was super bright, so this area is not actually lit properly. I do have like night vision mechanic, so it will be kind of cool too. That'll be interesting to make the AI respond to the amount of light. So if the room is very dark, they cannot actually see much. I'm not sure how to set that up, but that'll be very cool. Wow, I cannot see anything. Where's this door going? Already getting lost here. Let's see. Oh, I went back. I see. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. Nice. Well, there's still definitely a lot of more details to add and stuff. But it's coming together. Yeah, the research facility, that's gonna be very cool. Here on the outside, I think I'm gonna add some like military trucks and like some fences and stuff to make like some kind of like proper entrance to this. But yeah, this is gonna be the first level. Wanna push this as fast as possible so I can just sit down and focus on the actual gameplay and on the enemies. Try to get them as polished as possible. And also the resource management, like how many bullets are you gonna be finding around in the level, and how much damage is your weapon going to do, so kind of like to make that feel good. Now the weapon is too buffed, it's too strong. I do like it, so you kind of like kill the enemies fast enough. I'm gonna have like harder enemies, like I'm gonna make these guys have a lot of health, but I'm not gonna have too many of them. The ones with the shield and stuff, I'm gonna have them. Gonna have a couple of them. This yellow line, I wanna make it like stripe. I think it's just a matter of sending this to Photoshop and like cutting it up. Kind of like delete a little bit the edges so it's a little bit more wear down, because now it looks like a tennis court or something. The temperature is too hot in here. I might have another post-process volume, because I do want to make it look hot in the desert. I'm pretty sure that the landscape is bigger. Maybe it's not loaded. Oh, it seems like it is. Ah, no, it's the sky. It is the sky. Yeah, I used to have like a very small skybox, kind of like a sphere around. But yeah, I'm gonna add some cool mountains and stuff with the Aaron landscapes. There's a new stuff that I was looking at yesterday. There's this kind of like very similar to Aaron landscapes, this PCG decal tool where you can like displace the landscape with it, but it's like $60, and I'm like, it's almost the same price of the landscape, the Aaron landscapes stamp tool. So definitely not a priority right now. These props. Oh yeah, I know where I'm gonna place these props. Where I have all the catwalks. Oops. Got frozen. Damn, crash. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go have some food and continue in a little bit. Thank you for